All right, let's talk about something you think you know inside and out: water. It's literally everywhere. But believe it or not, chemically speaking, it has a serious identity crisis. It's constantly asking itself what it wants to be. And the answer is fundamental to how our entire world works. So, to really get a handle on water's whole identity issue, we gotta take a step back and see how chemists like to sort things. They love putting chemicals into nice, neat little boxes, these two main camps. But here's the thing about water: it just refuses to pick a side. And that brings us right to the heart of the matter, the big question for today. Is water an acid or is it a base? The answer, you're gonna love this, is surprisingly elegant, and it reveals something pretty profound about how nature is put together. Okay, but before we can actually answer that, we need to get on the same page. Let's do a super quick refresher. What exactly is an acid, and what makes something a base? It all boils down to one little thing: protons. In chemistry, an acid is basically a proton donor. It's a giver. It gives a proton away. A base, on the other hand, is a proton acceptor. It's a taker. It grabs one. That's it. A giver and a taker. That is the fundamental difference. All right, so now we have our rules, right? The donors versus the acceptors. So we can finally figure out where water fits into this picture. Let's get to the answer. Okay, so let's put it to the test. With our new definitions in hand, which role does water play? Is it the one giving away the proton, or is it the one taking it? And here is the brilliant answer. Water does both. The scientific term for this superpower is amphoteric. It means a substance can act as an acid and as a base. It all just depends on what it's hanging out with. It doesn't have to choose a team. I absolutely love this analogy. Water is basically a chemical chameleon. If you put it in an acidic environment, it says, no problem, I'll be the base. You put it next to a base, and it completely flips the script and acts like an acid. It just adapts its behavior to whatever's around it. Now, that's a pretty big claim, right? So what's the proof? Well, it's found in this constant, kind of beautiful chemical dance that's happening right now in every single glass of water. This whole process is called self-ionization, and it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Water molecules are constantly reacting with themselves. In this dance, they are both the partners and the dance floor, all at once. So here's how it works. You have two water molecules that meet up. One of them acts as the acid and donates a proton. The other one acts as the base and accepts it. And boom, that simple little exchange transforms them into two brand new ions, hydronium and hydroxide. And this right here, this is the ultimate proof. In a substance that's nothing but water, you have one water molecule being an acid, while the other is being a base, at the exact same time. It's the perfect demonstration of its amazing amphoteric nature. Okay, so this is all some fascinating chemistry for sure. But why does it matter? I mean, what does this tiny little microscopic dance mean for the world around us? It turns out it's the foundation for almost everything. Yeah, this is not just some neat chemical trick. This constant exchange of protons is happening in every drop of water in the oceans, in the rain, and inside every single living cell on Earth, from the tiniest little plant to you and me. So what's the big takeaway? Well, this constant back and forth is the very foundation of the pH scale we all know. But more importantly, it's what allows our bodies to keep a stable internal environment. The enzymes in our cells need things to be just right, and water's ability to both give and take protons is what holds that delicate balance. In short, this dual nature isn't just interesting, it's what makes life itself possible. And that leaves us with one final thought. We just saw how a super simple rule, a molecule being able to both donate and accept a proton, gives rise to this immense complexity that enables life. It really makes you wonder, what other simple, elegant rules like that are out there, just quietly governing the incredibly complex world all around us?